Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm John, this is Menu True Nerd, and welcome back to Fallout New Vegas. You only live once, and you join me here at what must be an end in one way or another. Either I'm about to die at the dam, which is entirely possible because, bloody hell, like, this is not messing around. Doing the dam mid-level 20s, there will be Legion with anti-material rifles. That is not fun. That will kill me very, very quickly, as I'm currently at 260 out of a possible of 445 hit points on the true health counter, so I cannot take very many shots. So either I will die at the dam, or I will complete the first goal that I had in mind for this series, which is to complete the base game, which is further than I thought I might get. I genuinely thought we weren't going to get this far. I thought I was going to die much earlier. So thrilled to get this far. But you'll probably notice I'm at the Mojave Outpost for some reason. And that's because, obviously, final thing, I need to get my weapons to tip-top condition. Every tiny advantage that I can get, I need right now. And of course, Major Knight with his perfect repair skills, the one I'm coming to for that. Okay, so for 1,000 caps, I could get my anti-material rifle up 9%, but it doesn't increase the damage at all, and I will be getting anti-material rifles at the dam, so I can repair this on the fly. So I feel like that's not a good use of, that's really not a good use of my funds, so I'm not going to do that. In fact, that's true for all my high DPS weapons, because Vance's 9mm machine gun is actually still my best high DPS weapon for the moment, at least. And that's not going to get any more damage either. Okay, it looks like actually we're in pretty good shape. So in terms of getting myself well set up, I think we're about as good as we're going to be. So that's all I need in terms of giving myself the advantage. There is, however, one bit of giving myself a disadvantage I need to do, which is, some of you correctly pointed out, and obviously I hadn't really considered this, when I did, you'll know it when it happens, the game forces you to sleep, which brings your health back up. It effectively acts as a sleep heal. Obviously, I can counteract the effect on hit points using the true health counter, but there is one other problem. And that other problem is it healed my leg that got damaged by going into the bear trap by accident in Cannibal Johnson's cave. So, I need to go rectify that. So here we are, back at the trap, but unfortunately, as some of you pointed out rather gleefully in the comments, despite the fact I have rearmed it, I've now taken the light step perk, meaning I can walk straight over it. Wait, what? Wait, what? Why is there red? Have the flipping animals moved back in because he abandoned this place? Oi! No! Flipping heck, that was weird. Alright, yeah, apparently the coyotes move straight in the moment Cannibal Johnson moves out. Excellent. So yes, there we are, a bear trap I can't set off. So, here's one thing I think I can do. Let's just get my leg nice and in it. There we go, that's got to be in it. Now, can I forcibly detonate this? No? Right, let's get precise with this. You're seriously telling me I can't? Right, okay. Can I manually do it then? No? Okay, apparently there is literally no way to activate a bear trap, even if you're trying to once you've taken light step, which is annoying. So as breaking my leg is apparently much more difficult than I actually anticipated. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I know that it was my right leg that was damaged by that bear trap. If I take, say, more than half damage in any leg, I will find a way of crippling myself. I will find a way of crippling myself to make sure that I have been crippled as I should have been. But I'm going to leave that for the moment because I don't want to go kind of messing around throwing myself off cliffs. I'll need to kind of do some research into what the safest way to cripple a limb without actually taking significant damage to myself would be. So I will do that if it comes up. So here we are back at the strip, and one last decision I need to make, and that is armor setup. So obviously Remnant's power armor for strength 1, rad resistance 15 and damage threshold 28 is at the core of any armor that I'll be wearing. And then, I think obviously the reinforced helmet Mark II for damage threshold 5. Yep, so that's my damage threshold up to 43 and damage resistance 3. Ooh, but then first recon beret. Perception has critical chance +5. Then most of the shots I am taking should be... most of the shots I'm taking should be flipping stealth, sneak attack criticals anyway. But there might well not be. There'll be times when I will not be taking sneak attack criticals. There is an argument for saying, actually, first recon beret and lucky shades. Because, yeah, luck +1 and critical chance +5. That brings my luck up to 9. 9 luck and critical chance +5. That is arguably quite powerful. Or I could go half and half and say the rebreather. I can't wear the rebreather and the lucky shades because they both occupy the shades spot. But I could go for the rebreather for, yeah, 3 damage resistance. I think I'd rather have 3%, yeah, 3% damage reduction than I would the extra point of luck. So then the only question then is, do I want critical chance +5 or do I want an extra, how much is it? It's an extra 5 points of damage threshold. Yeah, I've got to go for that, I think. I really think I do have to go for that. I think, yeah, I've got to go for that. Damage threshold 43 plus 3% damage resistance on top of that. And of course, I can stack a bit more damage on that with medics and so forth, which I haven't been using. But I think like medics and psycho, I might have to start using in the final battle quite a lot. And I might have to just accept a risk of addiction. I might just have to accept that I may have to become addicted. I'd like to avoid it if I can, but I think that's it. I think that... Yep, just like I think we said when we did the part in question, I think this is the person that is going to the dam. And then finally we've got the weapon check. Anti-material rifle, obviously, still easily the most powerful thing that I've got. But obviously I need to get my ammo set up. And I think against the Legion, who will all have a fair whack of armor on them at this point, I think armor piercing is going to be the most powerful thing that I've got going for me. So, alright. Armor piercing rounds in an anti-material rifle. If there's a crowd of them, I might go to explosive, but I'm going to start off with armor piercing. Right, let's go have a chat with Housey. Alright, Mr. House, it has been a long, long road for both of us, but let's go do this. I'm ready. Let's finish this.
We've accomplished a great deal, you and I. One last task and our work is complete. I'll see you in the control room.
And of course the game now pops up. You are committing to fight for Mr. House at the battle for Hoover Dam, which will determine the fate of New Vegas for decades to come. If there's anything you want to do before you enter the battle, do it now, before you cross the point of no return. By clicking let's do this, I'm committing to start the final fight. Obviously I'm aware that there is no post-end game in New Vegas. That will be the end of the game. But by clicking let's do this, I do create what's called a system save file, which basically just means I can just reload that and start effectively from here. So if I survive this final battle, that's the file I can then reload in order to do the DLC. But I've also dropped a manual save just in case the system file happens to mess up. But alright, ladies and gentlemen, it has been a magnificent run, and if this is it, it has been great. But let's do this. Alright, so here we are. Welcome to the dam. And I've already kind of bottled out and changed my mind. I've gone straight over to explosive ammo because I think the first shot with explosives could be quite powerful, for the simple reason that large parts of the... just so you know how this battle works, it works in waves, it works in triggers. So basically, I'll get to a spot and enemies will actually spawn in. The enemies are not in fixed positions, they won't fight when I'm not there. It's all basically... I'm not sure I entirely approve of it. It's all pre-triggered events by where I am, which means the enemy will often appear in a group of 4 somewhere and then start moving forwards. Meaning, if I can just get the first shot in with an explosive round, I might be able to do a lot of damage to a whole group of them, which could be very, very good indeed. And so I've changed my weapons already. So here we are at the dam. You'll notice the road is closed behind us. Somehow it's on fire. I can't escape again. And House has sent me with a Securitron Mark II, which I find ridiculous because he's got like 8 in the Lucky 38, but he's only sent 1 with you, despite the fact I'm the guy who's going to win the battle for him. So, yeah, thanks. Thank you, House. Thank you so, so much for your massive generosity in this. But this guy's good. I mean, he has a lot of DPS, of course, because this is an upgraded one, so he's got kind of rockets or grenades or whatever it is he fires. These guys are not a joke. They will not be able to stand up to multiple Legion, but he will be able to throw a whole lot of damage. So he will be useful, but he'll also, and hopefully he'll also be a bit of a bullet sponge for me. So yeah, I'm hoping he'll do a good job on my behalf. So let's move forwards, and obviously you notice we are at the dam as we were before. And if I go into first person, you'll see the first stage of this battle. So, because as I say, it's all kind of stuff that happens by triggers. So what I'll do is if I go up here, you'll notice that up at the sandbags up ahead, you've got a ranger, a ranger, a ranger, and... oh, and some Great Khans. Some Great Khans are here too, because obviously we got the Great Khans on the side, so the Great Khans have showed up to help the NCR, which is a huge help to the NCR. It's a huge help. It's absolutely massive help, in fact. Just because they... well, I don't know. I hate to sound like Cassandra Moore, but they are actually quite good bullet sponges. They will soak up a fair whack of damage that I'd like to be they'd like to absorb, because then the NCR Rangers can actually throw out a lot of damage themselves. NCR Rangers will lose this fight quite easily, but with the Khan's help, possibly they could win. In either case, I need to sneak forward because the Legion that are going to spawn in aren't going to spawn in until I show up forwards, and I need to get a first shot at them if I can. Where are they? They should appear pretty soon. And when they do, if I can just hit them with an explosive round before they spot me. There we go. Look at that. That did a bit of damage. Oh, we killed one of them at least. We are doing well already. They're not even close yet. I think we're alright. Boom! Okay. Now let's hide back here. I don't think we've taken any damage at all at the minute. Now, the reason that was good is because it means I think all of the NCR... oh, the gun still blows up mine. Did anyone just die in that? Did anyone die in that? Is that the howitzer that does that? I don't know if that only happens because I've given them the howitzer. But yes, you'll notice obviously there's a whole bunch of yellow compass markers. The NCR survived. So did the Great Khans, though I'm not sure the Great Khans are going to push forward. Not sure about that. So, alright, we're now in what I think is a very good position, quite frankly. The Khans... well, the Khans survived! Yay! Well done, guys. Hello.
Let's get to fighting.
The Khans, unfortunately, don't show up with very good weapons. They've got, like, little shotguns, but those are not going to do much against... those are not going to do much against the Legion, but never mind. The Khans, you survived. I'm a big damn hero. Yeah, okay, in this setup where the enemy spawn in groups together... oh, did one of you die? Who died? Oh, the trooper died. Well, he was never going to make it. Don't know why I'm picking up stuff. Ooh, riot shotgun. Wow, you got given good bloody kit. Riot shotgun, I'm told is very good. I don't know, I've never got into shotguns in this game. I'm going to try and do that at some point. At some point when I'm doing some sort of run, I will try and get into shotguns in this game. But I just never have been before. I'm going to check the Legion because some of them have really good weapons. So... Fire axe is not so great. If they've all got fire axes, I'll consider this a positive thing. Alright, Centurion, yeah. Super Sledge, yeah, this is what the enemy will have. They'll end up having Super Sledges and anti-material rifles and basically nothing but. Now, the advantage I've got here is, okay, more Legion coming in, more Legion coming in, more Legion coming in, and... yeah, okay, these guys will soak up damage. Which is, get out of the damn way! Yeah, these guys will soak up. Well, if you stopped being in the way, I might be able to help more. Oh, the Great Khans have decided to come up. That's good. They'll breach a little bit extra DPS. The Rangers aren't down yet. One of them's down. One of them's down. Oh, come on. Hold still. Dead. Okay, good. We got a hit. We got a hit. One of them is dead. If we can just land headshots, we can do this. Are they dead? I think they're dead. Okay, good. Right now, because keeping people alive means less people shooting at me, but I've just lost all my ranger support. Pretty much. Anything I can use? Nothing I can use, to be honest. These guys have lasted way longer than they have any right to expect to. These guys have lasted well. We've not taken a shot yet, mainly because we've managed... that first encounter set me up so nicely. Because that first encounter... oh, anything come out? No, I don't think so. That first encounter set me up so well because it meant I had all the NCR nicely went forward, nice little meat shields for me. So, yes, okay, we are in good shape. We've got... oh, you startled me. Don't do that again. And... oh! Hello! Hello, boomers! Yep, boomers just came in overhead. Love to see the B-29, not 52, as I apparently incorrectly stated. So, yes, if we just look there, they've just bombed the hell out of the dam itself. Which is kind of interesting when you think about it. You'd think that would kind of potentially destroy the dam. This is incredibly risky. I think there's a common misconception, which is some people think that when the dam, when you come back out of the dam later and the fort is on fire, that's the boomers. It's not. The boomers, you can clearly see, attacked the dam over there. When the fort explodes, it's because you've just come back up from activating the secret robot army. So it's the secret robot army that does that. Now, are they about to be... Oh, no, never mind. Don't. Leave it. Leave it. Leave it. They're not worth it, son. Don't care. Do not bloody care. Do not bloody care. Just go. Go. Just go. Leave it. Leave it. Leave it. Leave it. I don't care enough about those NCR. And my robot friend came with me, which is lovely. Okay, we are now down in the dam. Has my robot friend followed me? Yes, he has. Now, I just need to... I don't know if the Legion will follow me. The NCR will keep them busy for a minute anyway. Where am I? Okay, back the way I've come. I cannot remember when or if the Legion invade at this point. Cannot for the life of me remember. Now, I know these guys are here. I know these guys are here, and they will be not sure about me. Hello, lads. Don't worry, I'm friends. Friends. Friends.
You shouldn't be here. It's best if you just move along.
Speech 75. Colonel Moore's in trouble. She needs help right now.
Damn it all to hell. Let's go.
There you get. Off you pop. Off you pop. That's good. You guys guard the rear something or another. Right, now with that done, this room is completely unguarded, and I can do the first objective, which is activate. So, install the override chip.
I knew you'd make it. Resourceful as always. The override module is functioning properly. I'm rerouting power to the Securitron vault at the fort as we speak. I just need you to head over to the East Power Plant and manually activate the switch. When you return topside, I think you'll see that my Securitron army is a little more than the Legion was prepared to handle. Oh, and before you go, grab that printout spooling from the console here. Those papers set the terms for the NCR's unconditional surrender. I thought you might enjoy the honor of presenting them to the NCR's commanding officer once the Legion has been defeated. Cheers.
Oh, House. House, you smarmy, magnificent bastard. You've got to love that. So, like, oh, by the way, not only have I just, you know, activated a magnificent army and taken over the dam, just FYI, I've printed out the terms of surrender for you to present to the commanding officer. You know, there it is for you. Pick it up. You got to admit, the man's got class. Whatever you think, the man has class. Now, I need to get up and around here. I'm pretty sure at this point some Legion invade, but I should just be able to work around them. Mr. House is suddenly on every screen, just in case you didn't realise that things have slightly gone to hell. Yeah, NCR should realise everything's gone a bit badly at this point. Where are the Legion? I know there's Legion around here somewhere. I'm pretty sure they invade at this point. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's... Oh. NCR, you want to help? Please help. Oh. Just ignore. Ignore. There's one. You're dead. How are you getting on? Securitron, you guard my back. Guard the... No. Guard the back. Do not fire explosive things right now. Do not... Whatever the hell you're doing, do not guard it. This isn't the right way. Right, I'm going to hide in here, just in case. How's the NCR getting on? How is the NCR getting on? Are you doing alright? Okay, I feel like he must have that. He can handle one on his own. He can totally handle one on his own. Do we have anything? We're good. We're in good shape. That guy's dead. Even if he can't, he's sacrificed his life for the greater good now. He's sacrificed his life for the greater good. I can't see anyone hostile at all. Here's the button I need to push. Let's push a button. Activate the switch. Turn on the switch. Power comes on. Power starts surging to the Securitron army. That will destroy Caesar's fortification and give me a massive army to work with. Now the question is, have I lost my friend? Did he just sacrifice his life for me? He might have done. He might have done. The thing is, if he's died, where's the guy who killed him? Because the NCR won't have been able to kill whatever killed him. Oh no, he's not. Oh, you're fine. Excellent, you're alright. Good, good, good. Okay, let's just get some ammo. I mean, I'm unlikely to need it. Really, I think I've got enough explosive ammo to finish this off now. I hope I do, anyway. Okay, we're in good shape. We are in good... Wait. Did you just come around? Oh, he's got loads of health left. He's fine. Oh, okay, fine. Good, good, good. Right, lovely. Now we cut through here, back out of the kitchen. I wonder what happened to those Legion I just kind of decided I couldn't be bothered with in the first section. Oh, well, I hope the NCR couldn't deal with them. It wasn't even damn close. Maybe they just spawn out of existence. Maybe they just don't exist anymore officially. Now, okay, so back outside. I think I get a little bit more help outside. I think the next stage is actually another Securitron might show up to help me. I'm not sure. You know, the terrifying thing about this mission is there's very few write-ups of exactly what happens in the damn when. There's very few very specific write-ups saying, if you have done X, then Y will occur. Because I wasn't entirely sure how many cards would show up, or what would define what weapons they were using, or anything like that. And very often you can find a resource online that tells you that. This mission, no. No, it's really difficult to find out who shows up exactly when, what they'll be armed with, and how that's decided. But alright, let's go back outside, and the fighting's about to step up another level. I'm not going to make it through this without a scratch. And, oh my goodness, look who just showed up. It's the Enclave. And there's Caesar's Legions 4 on fire, of course. And this is the area that's been destroyed. You can see this is the area that was bombed by the boomers. And next things next. Is that... Oh, no, there's not armor. There's generators. Right, we have our friends with us. And obviously, Dr. Henry's here. And where's Arcade? Where's... Do you just go inside? Can't be bloody bothered. We're all right, then. Fine. Is there anything good back here? I'm trying to remember if there's anything good back here by going backwards rather than forwards. I don't know if there's anything you'd like. No, the door's inaccessible and there's nothing here. Fine. Okay, so Cannibal Johnson is the main one. Cannibal Johnson, I think, will now pretty much, if I can keep him alive, will now stick with me. Which is great news. But of course, we do have a bit of a problem. We have a bit of a problem, mind. Which is, oh, who are you? Oh, no, that's, you should have come in more armor. You don't stand a bloody chance. Yeah, I can't remember the last time I did this and had the Enclave on side, but I feel like he's not in good shape. Uh-oh. Oh, he's gonna die. You're gonna bloody oh, maybe not. Right, where's the rest of them? Where's the rest of them? And obviously the bombardment comes in. But the bombardment that completely bloody missed by the looks of it. Come on, Legion, you just... Oh, did I just kill someone? I think I just knackered him a bit. Oh, no, he's dead. Yeah, the Enclave can deal with him. But I think, is Judah dead already? Oh, someone's taking a shot at me. Someone else is up there. My Securitron's moving in for a shot too. As is that guy with a... Oh, get out of the way, everyone! Everyone get out of the way! Oh, dear. Are you two fighting each other? You flipping better not be. Oh, God, I think they've just declared war on each other. Are there not bigger enemies you could be dealing with right now? Seriously. Like that guy. That guy I just exploded. Oh, for God's sake. Be friends. Oh, bloody hell. The more robots just showed up, and they've decided that they want I'm staying the hell away from Cannibal Johnson. I'm staying the hell away from Cannibal Johnson. I'm really sorry, Cannibal Johnson, but yeah, I'd kind of rather have these guys on my side, to be perfectly honest. Oh, bloody hell! Right, 2 Securitron Mark IIs there. You guys did not have to do that. Right, so the Enclave's dead then. Bloody Enclave just died. Well, bloody done. Perfect time for you to decide you want to just bloody attack each other. Anti-material rifle, this is exactly what I meant. Oh, I just missed the ammo there. Did. Good time for me to repair mine. Only 11%, no damage increase, but just avoids the risk of the damage going up at all. And now if we go ahead, you'll see... oh, there's some fighting already going on ahead of time there. More of my guys have decided to start the fighting. I'm going to move up ahead because I might be able to get a lucky shot in while They're being distracted by the Legion. Oh. Okay, and we just need to take out these guys as quickly as possible. And how are you guys doing? You guys doing alright? They're actually doing alright. Dead. They're doing okay, actually. They have survived and done the job very nicely. Securitron Mark IIs, man, they'll do a lot of damage. They will do okay. They will do okay indeed. And now they're trying to shoot someone way over there. Do not start firing for a second. Where's the Legion? Don't have any sort of spotter perks at the moment, so it's kind of difficult for me to figure out who I'm shooting for and where. Oh, bloody! This has gone way better than I was expecting, mind. These guys should push forward, really. Securitron. Oh, that's a weak Securitron, mind. He's not going to last much longer. He's not going to last much longer. Can't. I know there's got to be more guys, but I can't see him actually firing. So if he's not... Oh, who are you shooting at? Who is that guy shooting at? He's shooting at someone who logically would be over there, but I can't see him. Oh, there's another one over there. Well, who the hell are you shooting at? I can't see any red. Oh, I can see some red now. They know. They bloody know. Someone's up there. They just rolled up to the gate. I think they might have done it. Can he shoot me? I really hope he can't, because I'm about to have to flipping run through this. Don't stop it. Just wait for him to finish for a second. Alright, go, go, go. Oh, God, don't shoot me. Whatever happens, don't shoot me. Any more enemies going to spawn in? Any more enemies going to spawn in? No? Alright then. Right, well, oh, one Securitron Mark II didn't make it. I'm pretty sure none of them. I'm pretty sure these guys won't follow me into the camp, which is unfortunate. Because I was kind of hoping they would, but they're not going to, I'm pretty sure. So, that Securitron is just going to keep shooting the completely non-existent enemy fire. I don't know if he's just programmed to do that and the game assumed he would die, but he didn't die. Because I was able to take out some of the tougher enemies first. But, alright. We've made it here, but it is far, far, far from... we've made it here without taking loss? That's insanity! Yeah, I mean... So that first engagement, I was really quite lucky because I got some really good shots in, and that let me get down underground pretty easily. Then underground's not too difficult. Then back up for this third and final stage. I think these guys must have had a good battle. I think I got lucky these guys had a good battle. I nailed like a couple of headshots, but nothing major. But I should have been at a massive disadvantage. I mean, they had the enclave, but then the enclave turned on these guys. Okay. Right. Let's do this. I think we should be pretty safe as we step through. I'm pretty sure there's no one waiting immediately on the other side of this gate. Let's do the Legates camp. Alright, here we are. Here we are. This is actually not that bad. This is actually not that bad. There's actually not a huge number of people in this area, but they're kind of hidden sneakily. So you've got the watchman here who's just been, you know, left to watch this area, which is fine, but he's going to go down now. In fact, do I even need to use explosive for this? I feel like armor piercing will take him out. I don't need to waste an explosive round on him. Yep, and just right through the heart. Lovely. Oh, shot him right through the heart. His leg came off. There's a pun in there somewhere, but I'm not witty enough to think of it. If you can think of some sort of part, if you can think of some sort of pun for I shot him in the heart and his leg came off, please do let me know in the comments below. Oh, dear. Alright. What else have we got? What else have we got? There's another one who's going to be straight ahead of me. Who I can get long before he sees me. And where are you? There you are. Let's get a little... Could get a little bit close to him, but... Dead. Ooh! Okay, just his head. His head comes clean off. His head comes clean bloody off. Okay, good. Right. So those are the two guys who are in the main bit of this area. This Legion, the Legates camp, which is weirdly not guarded. But Ballistic fist, lovely. Stuff I'm picking up for no good reason. You'll notice these two guys, 2 red compass markers here. These are 2 guys who want to ambush you. They kind of will run out. I think the way that leads around there is actually that bit there, and they will run around at some point. I don't know what triggers them. In Kill Everything, I came up with the clever ruse of firing a nuke over the top and then just dropping it in on top of them, and it did kill them, which was genius. And I forgot to bring a flipping fat man with me, which I should have done. I even thought about doing it, but then I completely flipping forgot about it. So there's those 2 guys here, and there's another person in this direction somewhere. So these are the guys I have to deal with now, as well as there's a dog cage there, but I'll get to that in a sec. The yellow compass markers, by the way, are Brahmin. Don't need to worry about them. I just need to worry about the veteran up there. There's a guy up in that thing. Oh. Dead. Okay, you just got exploded. Yep. Okay, there we go. Now, is that all the red on that side of the map? That side of the map should now be safe, which is good. Are you guys moving? You're not. There's a dog cage here. Mongrel's cage. Though, I can't see any dogs inside it, but never mind. Oh, caution. Are you guys moving? You guys are moving. I just distinctly saw movement, but caution, not danger. Back to hidden. Okay, careful. Careful with those flipping guys. Do not want to mess with them because there's 2 of them. Whenever there's 2 of them, it means you can't really snipe very effectively. Or unless they're standing close enough together, where I might be able to do it with a flipping explosive round. But tell you what, that sniper's nest, where I just cleared that guy out, is now empty. Interestingly, of course, you can't just snipe off Lanius from this distance because he only comes out of his tent when you get a bit closer. So the game specifically stops you from doing that, which is unfortunate. But yeah, I don't think I can get a shot at those guys. Oh, no, I thought I saw something move there for a second, but I think it's just a flag. All right, not from up here. Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm getting tense because I'm so damn close. I'm so damn close. I don't want to lose now. I really don't want to lose now. We've done so damn well. So well. Okay. I've got to take out those 2 guys because they're going to be part of the ambush that runs up behind me otherwise. And I can't have that. It's too dangerous. I need to take them out. I need to snipe them. I'm technically hidden, but like I say, this mission kind of cheats. There's all sorts of times where it says, hey, you're hidden, but you're actually not. Because the enemy will just spawn in and run in the direction the game knows you will have to be at some point. So I'm going to have to snipe these guys off. I don't have a choice. They have to go down. Come on. Come on. Nice and quick. There's tents. This is pretty intense right now. Intense. Never mind. Focus on the terrifying sniper job I have to do. I They are somewhere around here. I don't know exactly where. And the thing is, you don't like. If you don't know, if I miss this shot, I could lose half my health to the counterfire, like immediately. That's likely, in fact. Oh, there he is. Look, head poking up, and no. I can't believe I missed that shot. Okay. I don't know what did I just hit the edge of the tent? I don't know if I just hit the edge. Are they coming? Do they know where I am? Bloody hell, I don't know. There you go. And you're not dead, but you are now. Okay. I'd forgotten that weapon had flipping knockback on it too. I'd flipping forgotten that. Okay, one more to go. One more is much less scary because one more means flipping I can just snipe him with anything and it doesn't actually matter. Okay. He's still behind the damn thing. He's still behind that damn thing. I hate that guy. He's hiding inside. And that red compass marker is freaking me out. But missed a flipping gun. Okay, we've got him. We have got him. Okay. Good. Luckily, both of those guys weren't actually armed with guns. I'm pretty sure they were actually both unarmed, so I may have been a little bit over-panicked about them. But that's alright. The important thing is just clear out the damn everything. Just do not let anything through. Everyone who's in this camp needs to die. Alright? Just in case. They cannot be allowed to live. They cannot be allowed to live. Alright. Okay. I think that's all we can do in the camp. That's everyone that's in the camp dead. Apart from the two guys who are the bodyguards of Lanius up front. But I can't attack them, because if I attack them, he'll be hostile. And I can't make him hostile. It's just not worth the damn risk. So here's my final problem. I cannot remember exactly how the Legion reinforcements work. I'm pretty confident Legion reinforcements do flow up to support Lanius. The problem is, I cannot for the life of me remember exactly how it's calculated and whether they still come up and whether they still attack you even if Lanius chooses to withdraw from the battle. I think they do. For that reason, it is time to mine up this area like Billy-O. Like Billy-O if Billy had like a bit of a weird obsession with mines. Like he was a bit too into mines. So I am mining up this area. Putting another one down here just to be careful. Legion luckily never recognise these and don't seem to have any sort of problem with this whatsoever. Obviously we'll get a little cut. Yeah, you'll see those guys are currently neutral. So even though those guys are Legion, they're Lanius's bodyguards, those guys are currently neutral. We'll get a little cutscene here in a second because a couple of NCR are gonna hop down. You gonna do your little thing for fun? Come on, guys, you know you want to. Yeah? No? I don't want to on this occasion. Okay, normally, yeah, NCR decide to just, they're going to pop down. They're going to kind of just pop down and run up to Lanius and get themselves killed just for fun. But apparently they're not this occasion. Don't know if that's because I'm not doing the NCR route, so... Okay. Just two more. I'm going to put my final two mines here and here as the guard I can run behind, because if those two guys go hostile, even after I've dealt with Lanius, I can retreat past these mines. Dawn is almost upon us here. Alright. Lanius obviously is the easy bit. Actually, I've got another extra mine. Alright, fine. Well, if I've got an extra mine, it's going the hell down. Excellent news. Mine goes down. Rifle. Back to explosive shells. Okay. Whew. Right, let's go deal with the easy bit, Lanius. But then, I'm terrified by what happens next, because I'm not sure, even if Lanius retreats, whether everyone else still hates me. I could, of course, kill Lanius in one shot. A single round from this gun, while hidden with the explosives, will kill him. But then, those guys will definitely be hostile, and I don't want to pick a fight, because there'll also be reinforcements streaming from that direction. I don't want to do that. It is not worth the risk.
An envoy of Vegas, yet you carry yourself for battle. If so, you cannot truly be of that city of cowards.
Well, I don't know. Vegas is kind of my adopted home. I'm kind of working with Vegas. I'm kind of working with Vegas. So maybe you're willing to listen to reason, and spoiler alert, yes he is.
I see you fight with words, like all beneath the flag of the bear.
Not under the flag of the bear, under the flag of the chip, which sounds even less dramatic. So, obviously, there's multiple ways to do this. You can do this through barter. I'm pretty sure barter you can only do if you're going with house. I think barter path is not available if you're trying to do this with the NCR. I think there's only the speech path. So, the battle is decided. That's why I'm here.
So, you seek quarter? Terms of surrender? Our roads into NCR are hung with the bodies of those who attempted to negotiate with us. Save your speeches. We will take Hoover Dam and move forward until our feet crush the setting sun beneath them.
Okay, we and you need to have a little chat about how the sun and the earth work. But anyway, move forward. The Legion spent years trying to take Hoover Dam.
Hoover Dam has never seen the mass strength of the East. Only legates such as Graham, who deserve the fire Kaisar blessed him with. Now I am here, and make markers of your people as the Legion carves its way west.
Which is a fun thing. Historically, of course, the Romans did, on very rare occasions, crucify a very large number of people and hang them along a road to make a point. Probably most well known in history after the Spartacus uprising. The slaves were put on a huge long road leading up to Rome from the south. The road was just lined with crucified slaves, just to hammer home the point. So what of the East, Lanius?
You speak in circles. What of the East? I am the East, and I will prove it this day.
And if you need all the East to crush the West...
The victory here shall be swift. Our forces shall take the dam, secure it, then build a road west on the bodies of the NCR. The East will hold. Once across the Colorado, nothing to rival Hoover Dam remains.
And it's not the strength of the West that will slow you, it is their weakness. Which I think is a terrible argument, never mind.
Your weakness? You seek to thwart me by claiming the Legion is too strong for you?
And the NCR's weakness is its size. It'll take your entire army to hold the West.
That does not mean we would not succeed.
But you'd lose the East, wouldn't ya?
The East was a hard-fought campaign. Even now, Kaiser drew too much of the Legion's blood needed there for this. Hoover Dam is but a place. I will not have it be the gravestone of the Legion, whether quickly, or as you describe, slowly, by attrition.
And there we go. There is victory in wisdom, Legate.
As for wisdom, there is wisdom in your words, woman of the West. Know that I shall return east. I shall not remain there forever. On that day, the strength of the bear shall be tested. If the West is one day filled with ones such as you, perhaps it shall be a worthy fight indeed.
And then speech 100. If you feel that war matters that much, perhaps you'll see differently in time.
My coming would have saved you, set your people free in ways they cannot see. War would have tested them, broken the weak with its violence, yet allowing the strong to arise. Violence gave you that strength, awakened you. I can see it upon your face, where 2 bullets left their mark. Perhaps it is unfortunate Wolpes was not here to hear your words. Something tells me you would prove more than his match. Until the day when our armies meet again, envoy of Vegas.
Okay, here we go. We're about to go back into reality, and I don't know how much attack I'm going to be under. We're still hidden. I can't see 2 guys on my compass marker up there. The question is, are the Legion reinforcements going to come anyway? Because just because he's retreated and taken his bodyguards with him, that doesn't flipping mean anything. That doesn't flipping mean a thing. There could still be Legion here. We could be done, but I'm not willing to bet on it yet. Hello? Right, let's just get my mines back up. I'm happy to take these mines back. Are we good? Are we actually flipping good? If I see anything, I'm flipping stealth boy because I've still got a stealth boy. Getting my mines back. I'm not giving up those for literally no reason. Oh my god, have we done it? I think we've actually done it. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to complete the entirety of the base game of Fallout New Vegas, doing a fair whack of quests along the Mr. House route and a whole bunch of sub-quests too, some of which we certainly did not need to do. And we are going to do it not only on a single health bar, but with 260 hit points left as the sun... Why is this all set? Wait, hang on a minute. Rises! I just checked. That's east. I was just thinking that for some reason the light looked more like sunset to me. But we have done it. We've actually done it. Oh my god. Okay. Alright. Alright. I didn't think I could do it. I thought I was going to die. We did the dam without loss. Without flipping loss. That is amazing. Right. I think I know what you all want to see next. You'll want to see the ending slides and what happens to the Mojave next. I know a fair few of you have never seen the house ending before. That's, I think, why House was quite popular. Some people said they've never seen House before. So, let's go and check out the ending. But first, as we're going to do this, let's do this as we meant to. Khan's spike helmet, the rebreather, and the Chinese stealth armor. PD shoot. Who'd have thought PD shoot would make it this far? Right, let's go and get ourselves an ending cutscene. And in come the NCR, followed by General Oliver. First time we've seen him, of course, in the entire game. This occasion, because we never saw him with the NCR. He shows up very late.
Caesar on the cross. Been a long time since I've seen the kind of work you've laid down today. A damn long time. And the screams of those Legion bastards as they kick dirt running east like a choir of angels to my ears. Speaking of, that crazy light show over the fort? What the fuck was that? Some kind of thumb of God you called down? Amazing. Fucking amazing. Could use 100 of you. Just scatter you over the east like jacks. Give those plum fucks the what for.
And how do I want to taunt General Oliver on this occasion? I didn't take the dam for you, General. I took it for Vegas. Mr. House sends his regards, Oliver. He's expanding. I can't take all the credit, but it wasn't really a gamble either. I want to say Mr. House sends his regards. Let's kind of... Mr. House clearly wants to do this in like the civil, smart, with style way. So let's do this in kind of a civil, smart, understated fashion.
What the hell are you on about? House? He's just a rumor on this trip. Never leaves this...
And there's the army emerging from the dust.
What is this Brahmin shit? I'm not getting the feeling we're all about to sing Kumbaya here.
And just as House requested, I have the terms of your surrender right here.
What the hell are you talking about? What is this? The free economic zone of New Vegas? What the hell does that mean?
Yeah, just keep reading.
NCR's immediate withdrawal. Withdraw? Like fucking hell we're withdrawing. We just held the dam. We didn't do it to let it go. This paper of yours isn't fit to wipe my ass. If you think after all that's happened, I'm going to grab my ankles and take it like the Legion.
And again, let's do this. Let's just do this in the smart, sophisticated way. The terms are fair. Refusing them, not in your interest.
You know I won't surrender the dam. And certainly not to the ghost man of Vegas and his new right hand of the week.
And let's just put this into terms he understands. The NCR has seen Securitrons on the strip. Do you know what happens if you resist them, Lee?
We held this place for years. Kicked one-legged out of here so hard Caesar burned him to a crisp. It's our post. We fought for it. I'll fight for it again today. If you're looking to convince me otherwise, you better have a lot more reasons than you just telling me to go.
And let's be nice, I have no intention of leaving you entirely empty-handed, General Oliver. Don't worry, we can come up with something that works for both of us.
Looking to make a deal then. All right, let's hear it.
Oh no, I can't do that. Sorry, that's a barter-specific thing, unfortunately. So we may have speech, but what else can we do? You want the down the parrot generates can be shared.
You sure got its heart beating in new ways, but that just makes me want all of it, not handouts.
And Science 75. The reason we need to hold on to it is because it's very technical. Very.
So you're saying without you, Hoover Dam just beats slower and dies? I believe it. I saw it myself this day. You woke it up, true enough. Still, even power from the dam, that's not enough to wash the salt out of the wound here. It only benefits NCR and the Mojave, not the West.
And unfortunately, on that occasion, I can't. You need Science of 100, which I'm not ready for. So never mind. But there is a route you can go down with Science with him, where you convince him that you're the one who needs to hold on to the dam, not him. But that's okay. I mean, at least I think he will leave, on slightly better terms. But that's okay. Speech of 100. The fact you're willing to talk with me at all says a lot about your willingness to fight, Oliver.
True. Guess I'm a little too used to seeing Securitrons in Vegas to think they'd turn and be bad news. And I know how bad they can get. Look, House, Vegas, it's pretty. Got you blinded a bit maybe. But NCR's got perks too. Think about it before you sign on with him. And if you say no, keep in mind what that means. NCR may have its problems, but when we're riled, watch out.
I think our conversation's done, Oliver. We are definitely done here.
Well, at least I can talk to you unlike that bastard Caesar and his plate-faced general. It'll do. Guess sometimes you get the bull, other times you get the horns. Still, at least some lives got saved this day.
And he walks away, actually pretty happy with the situation, all things considered. And here comes a very special Securitron indeed.
You know, I've had thousands of employees in my time. Few met my expectations. Fewer still surpassed them. Your performance has been nothing short of spectacular. If I have need for a specialist of your stripe again, I'll know just where to turn. Back to Vegas, shall we? I really should do something about that monorail with all the new resources at hand. I can make sure it not only runs, but runs on time. Always bothered me, the imprecision. No need to worry about the general, by the way. He'll be held responsible, publicly disgraced. 36.5% probability of suicide, by my estimate. Kimball won't be able to save him. He'll be too busy getting thrown out of office. But less than a 3% chance of suicide, mind you. Vegas might see a dip in revenue for a few months, half a year. But soon enough, the tourists and their money will be pouring in. Vegas will be a shining jewel in the middle of the desert, an oasis of light, a beacon to show mankind the way to the stars. This is just the start, you see. This is where it all begins.
And you can't deny, it's a positive, upbeat ending, but let's see what happens to everyone. Oh, hello! Oh, we've got the glitch!
Mr. House's Securitron army took control of Hoover Dam and the Strip, pushing both the Legion and the exhausted NCR out of New Vegas. Mr. House continued to run New Vegas his way, a despotic vision of pre-war glory. The streets were orderly, efficient, cold. New Vegas continued to be the sole place in the wasteland where fortunes were won and lost in the blink of an eye. The courier, fair and kind-hearted to those in the wasteland, ensured that Mr. House would keep New Vegas stable and secure for future generations. Mr. House afforded her every luxury at his disposal in the Lucky 38, both out of gratitude and a quiet pride in his choice of lieutenants.
Oh, sounds like he had a good life.
Tabitha and Rhonda went east, through Caesar's land. Occasionally, tales of their exploits found their way back west, though few believed them. Eventually, the stories concerning the duo were collected and published, and proved to be quite popular with children.
Still grappling with self-doubt over his usefulness in the face of old age, Raoul was never able to find peace with himself. Eventually, he left the Mojave and assumed a new name, as he had done so many times before.
Mr. House showed little interest on the boomers, who eventually began venturing out to Nellis to meet and trade with travelers.
Okay, pretty good result for the boomers.
The Mojave chapter of the Brotherhood of Steel was no more.
But not so much for the Brotherhood, mind.
Those few who were outside the Hidden Valley bunker when it was destroyed settled into new lives, or headed west to find a new chapter to
I'm
join.
so sorry, Brotherhood.
The death of the Mojave Brotherhood came much too soon for Veronica, and in their absence, she felt truly lost. Yet in its wake, she took small comfort in her decision to remain by their side through their few remaining days.
The Fiends staged an attack against Camp McCarran during the Second Battle of Hoover Dam. During the NCR's retreat, the Fiends overwhelmed many of the troopers before Mr. House's Securitrons could deal with them.
Though Arcade was proud to have been one of the defenders who turned back the Legion at Hoover Dam, he was crushed by Mr. House's ascent to power. Saddened by the loss of life and liberty in the area, Arcade left the Mojave Wasteland for parts unknown. He was never heard from again.
After Mr. House gained control of New Vegas, he sent a Securitron to Good Springs as a token of appreciation for helping the courier. Victor was a mixed blessing, however, as he continually monitored the town for Mr. House.
Thanks to the courier and Lily, a cure for the Nightkin's schizophrenia was found shortly after Dr. Henry's experiment concluded. Nightkin and other super mutants in the wasteland flocked to Jacobstown, and the town became known as a haven where a mutant could find peace.
Lily continued to take her medicine at half doses, and although she remembered her grandchildren, her mind remained muddled and confused. Eventually, she parted ways with the courier and traveled west, seeking the remnants of her past.
Flush with his victory, Mr. House sent Securitrons into Freeside, thinking to increase his control over the area. When fighting broke out, the Kings fought valiantly, but were no match for the armored killing machines, and were wiped out to the last man.
Revitalized by Violetta's brain, Rex eventually learned to balance the memories of his old life with Violetta's experiences among the brutal fiends. His mind had difficulty adjusting, but Rex eventually found peace with his new, more vicious self.
Shaped up by the courier's advice, the Misfits distinguished themselves during the Legion's attack on Camp Golf. Mags was finally promoted to sergeant, and the rest of the Misfits received an official commendation. They continued to serve with distinction for many years.
Worth noting, of course, I did go and kill one of the flipping Misfits for dog tags, but apparently they did well anyway.
In the weeks that followed, several bright followers returned to Novak to help restore its defenses, allowing it to remain independent of NCR.
Though NCR was withdrawing from the region, Boone remained in New Vegas, finding work as a security guard and caravan scout along the highways. While he might have preferred rejoining his old unit, Boone couldn't bring himself to abandon the city where he'd met his wife.
After Hoover Dam, the leaderless powder gangers at the correctional facility vanished into the wastes.
At least Boone seems to have had a pretty... okay, I think Boone's has an okay ending. Maybe a bit full of regret, but he's alright.
Occasionally picked over by enterprising prospectors.
Armed with a wide array of improvised explosives and stolen weapons, the Vault 19 powder gang tormented the Mojave Wasteland for years. Citizens of the NCR were favorite targets, and they always suffered the worst fates.
Despite NCR's pledge to support Prim, they abandoned the town after their loss to Mr. House. As repayment for their NCR loyalty, Mr. House sends Securitrons to Prim to protect it and collect heavy taxes from its citizens.
After their bold arrival at Hoover Dam, the remnants disappeared as quickly as they came.
That's because they were all dead.
Power spread throughout the Southwest, a reminder of why people once feared the sight of vertibirds in the sky.
And so the Courier's Road came to an end, for now. In the new world of the Mojave Wasteland, fighting continued, blood was spilled, and many lived and died just as they had in the old world. Because war never changes.
So there we are, ladies and gentlemen. That amazingly is the base game of Fallout New Vegas complete. An achievement so surprising, even the game slightly bugged out, and we got the slightly unusual things. Of course, the end slates you see are actually created by your character being in first person, standing in front of a pitch black wall, and the images just being projected onto the wall, same as you're literally seeing a slideshow. But the game's supposed to force you into first person to look at it, but unfortunately on this occasion it didn't. So sounds like life didn't go great for some of our companions. Veronica, heartbroken, but took a small amount of solace that at least she'd stayed in the Brotherhood. Arcade disappeared, never to be seen again. The remnants apparently disappeared as quickly as they'd appeared, but that because they were dead, because they picked a fight with my Securitron army for... I may have to look over the footage again, because I'm not sure why they turned on each other. I'm not sure if one got caught in the crossfire, or maybe I shot one of the enclave, and the Securitron decided that was the trigger for them to start shooting. No flipping clue. I have no idea quite why that happened. Oh dear. And there we are. It is done. The base game is done. And next time we will be heading into the DLC. I need to do a little bit of prep first because obviously I want to carry over this character perfectly. So what I'm going to do is I made a note just before I got into the end cutscene of exactly how many experience points I had that I gathered through the course of the dam. I'm going to take all those experience points and I'm going to regain them by going around shooting high XP but the kind of low risk enemies like big hornet herds. I'll just snipe off because they're like 50 XP a piece, so I'll just do that a few times. I'll just go on the map where I know there's big hornet herds and I'll just do that a few times. So yeah, that'll get my XP up very quickly, so that's not a problem in the slightest. And as for the DLC, next week, ladies and gentlemen, next week we are going into Honest Hearts. There are a couple of tiny bits of setup I need to do before I go into Honest Hearts, but that's where we're starting off. Honest Hearts. First time I've shown Honest Hearts on this channel, actually, because of course I never did it in Kill Everything or No Curse. This will be the first time you've ever seen me play through Honest Hearts. I think it's just about the most doable. I was worried if I was going to lose a large amount of HP during this final fight, whether I'd have enough to make it for Honest Hearts, but 260 hit points out of 445, which is where we are still at the moment, and will still be even after I've added on the dam experience. Just because, well, there's a debate, of course. I could just add on the experience I got from the dam. You do get like 1,000 experience points for completing the game that you never get to see. So I'm not going to bother with that because it just kind of feels a bit weird that the game has kind of just given you 1,000 experience points, but I never saw and I never got to spend it and I never got to level up with it, so I'm not going to do it. So I'm just going to get myself up to the amount of experience I had after I was done speaking to Oliver, but ignoring the final 1,000, because I think that's kind of like, it's experience you never see and never use, so... And, you know, I just don't feel like I deserve it. So, Honest Hearts will be continuing exactly with 260 hit points. There's a couple of things I need to do ahead of time that I'll cover at the very beginning next time before we head over there. But yes, DLC now. DLC is where I die. The base game, relatively, is not as difficult as the DLC. The DLC is a flipping nightmare. They made the DLC in Fallout New Vegas flipping nightmare. So, that is where I'm going to die sooner or later. Now it gets difficult. But still, let's just take a moment as Vegas glows in the distance. I'm now just going to pretend that's now an independent Vegas and we've already kind of won. I'm just going to pretend that's the case. That's now independent Vegas ruled by... Well, not independent Vegas. Independent from the NCR and the Legion, anyway. But ruled by House and by me. Oh, beautiful. It's just... I did not think it was going to be done. But we did it, and now we go and die in the DLC. So, Honest Hearts next week. And if you need something to keep yourself entertained in the meanwhile, over in Red Faction this week, I've been melting people with a nano rifle. That'll do it. Guns. Yes, 1 of 3. Oh, blimey. Maybe should have been standing a little bit further away than that. And over in LA Noire, I sort of accidentally started channeling the spirit of Evil John a bit. Also, where's my hat? Thank you. I will be having my hat and then shoveling you in the back of the head. Also, I think I'll be having your van. And let this be a lesson to you. So annotations on screen right now if you want to check either of those out. But, yes, there we go. Fallout New Vegas, the base game completed on a single health bar with 260 hit points to spare. Let's go do the DLC. And that's next week. And in the meantime, I've been John. This has been Many True Nerd. And this has been the end of the first act of Fallout New Vegas. You only live once. Thank you very much, and goodbye. Down, 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 get off it. Just hop off. Oh no, that was wrong! I would untie and save you, you understand, but there is a hovercraft. I really hope the bear's not still around. The bear is still around! The bear's still around! The bear's still around! Good news, guys! Elephants here! Hey!